video generation isn't the hard part anymore. The real challenge is turning a few great AI clips into a complete film without breaking character consistency, restarting scenes, or jumping between different editing tools every few minutes. That's where CapCut PC with Seedance 2.5 takes a different approach. Instead of treating AI generation and editing as separate steps, it brings everything into one project. From generating the first scene to extending the story, refining details, and finishing the edit, everything stays inside the same workflow. To show you how it works, I created this cinematic sequence using Seedance 2.5. It all started with a single prompt describing the character, environment, camera movement, lighting, and the overall mood. Inside CapCut PC, I opened the AI video section, selected Seedance 2.5, entered my prompt, and generated a native 30-second video. One thing I like is that the longer generation gives the story room to breathe. Instead of stitching together several tiny clips, you get a continuous scene that introduces the world, follows the character, and builds toward an actual story moment. For more demanding projects, Seedance 2.5 also supports up to 50 multi-modal reference assets. I can upload reference images or videos to guide the character, costume, environment, and visual style. This helps keep everything much more consistent across multiple scenes, which is especially useful when you're creating longer cinematic stories. But every story eventually reaches a point where the scene needs to continue. Instead of generating a completely new clip and risking different characters or camera angles, I can simply use AI Extend. I select the end of the clip, describe what should happen next, and the story continues naturally while preserving the existing character, environment, and pacing. Now imagine the scene looks almost perfect, but there's one distracting object in the background. In most AI workflows, you'd have to regenerate the whole clip. Instead, CapCut PC lets me use Edit Pilot. I simply select the section I want to improve and describe the change in natural language, like removing an unwanted object or changing the lighting while keeping everything else exactly the same. For quicker adjustments, there's also AI Edit. This feature is perfect when you only need to change a single clip. Instead of rebuilding the entire sequence, I can add, remove, or modify specific visual elements with a simple prompt. Whether it's removing a prop, adding cinematic fog, or changing part of the environment, the edit is focused on that clip, making small revisions much faster. Once the visuals are ready, it's time to bring everything together. This is where CapCut PC really feels like a complete AI video editor rather than just an AI video generator. I arrange my clips on the multi-track timeline, trim each scene to improve the pacing, and add smooth transitions that help the story flow naturally from one shot to the next. From there, I add captions, background music, ambient sound effects, and adjust the audio balance so every scene feels polished. I can also make color corrections to keep the entire project visually consistent and add title cards or logos if needed. Instead of exporting clips from different platforms and rebuilding the project over and over, the entire production stays inside one editing timeline. Looking back at the finished result, the biggest advantage isn't just that Seedance 2.5 generates impressive AI videos. It's how everything works together. The first scene was generated with Seedance 2.5, the story continued with AI Extend, more detailed refinements were handled using Edit Pilot, quick clip changes were made with AI Edit, and the final touches all happened inside CapCut PC's professional editing timeline. Compared to older AI workflows, I spend far less time downloading files, switching between software, and regenerating clips because of one small mistake. Everything stays connected from the first prompt all the way to the final export, which makes the entire filmmaking process feel much smoother. If you're creating AI short films, cinematic stories, YouTube videos, or social media content, this workflow is definitely worth trying. CapCut PC combines AI video generation and professional editing in one place, making it much easier to focus on telling the story instead of managing different tools. If you'd like to test it yourself, check out the CapCut PC download link in the description or the pinned comment and try Seedance 2.5 for your next project. And if you enjoyed this walkthrough, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more AI filmmaking and AI video editing tutorials.